Hey Aries people with Aries placements. So I got tricks but no treats for you. So let's go up a little bit to your title. Um, before I started the video, I got this energy of putting in the work but getting no reward, or getting not the reward that it's worth. Okay, so that's for somebody. If something is a trick, a way to get someone to fall for something that looks beneficial, only to later discover that it was something that hurts them rather than helps them. Someone doesn't have the best intentions in the situations for a certain reason. Excuse me. Someone else is willing to hurt themselves as long as it hurts you too. Someone is a secret. Someone is a secret hater, but they wouldn't want to come off as such, so they play a certain role around certain people. I heard an eye for an eye, an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. But I accidentally wrote an eye for an eye and a took for a took. So somebody could have took something from somebody, and in return, they'll be getting it back or taking it back. How you get it is how you lose it, is what I'm hearing. Someone will get exactly what they put out, or to do to others. What they put out or what they plan to do to others or wanted to happen to others, with the same intentions while committing these acts. I heard, don't be mad, ho, get a bag, ho. Megan Thee Stallion said that. And, somebody seems to be bothered by something that someone else is doing. It's because the truth hurts and they don't really want to hear it. In fact, just be quiet is how they're feeling. Someone don't want to talk because they don't care to hear the truth. The facade they live is much more interesting as far as they are concerned. Somebody needs to know when to hold them, when to fold them, when to walk away, and when to run. You will learn, though. Somebody is mad at somebody else for just being honest and telling the truth. The world wants you to be a liar so bad, but you refuse. You'd rather be by yourself than be forced to be someone you're not, or have someone trying to force a certain reality on you. You don't claim that, but somebody else does. You don't agree with a lot of shit, but you just be dealing with it. Talking about you do it out of love. You need to step in the name of love, is what I heard. Somebody keeps using love as a reason they deal with abuse and take the short end of the stick. Love doesn't do that to you. Somebody needs to maybe reevaluate what's taking place and look up what love is. Because somebody just isn't getting something. But it feels like it's because they don't want to. Somebody trying to get something they didn't pay for or didn't earn. You think that's what you're doing, but you'll pay for it later. God sees everything, and somebody trying to shortchange a person's energy or worth, and you don't want to pay them or give them credit, but you still find some underhanded way to access or use their energy or resources. You'll pay for it in karma. If you don't want to pay it out your pockets, it'll be taken out your ass. That's what they said. Good luck, sucker. Somebody gonna fuck around and find out a thing or two about spiritual protection and how it works, and why you don't mess with people, period. Especially the ones who are way out of your league. They're not new to this, they true to this. And somebody gonna be real humble after this. They will know to stay in their lane, in their place. They will lean. They will leave that siphoning. They will learn that siphoning energy still makes you a thief, and it's time to pay the piper. So, people mad about the truth and people stealing. Okay. Okay. Aries people. God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Please give us some clear and concise messages for the Aries people with Aries placements, or cross-watching for Aries person What do they need to know at this time? Only energy of high vibration, high frequency, and high white light is welcome here, Spirit. No energy of low vibration, low frequency, or negativity is welcome. And I ask that you rebuke it in the name of you. Amen, amen, amen. Amen, amen, amen. Conflicted return fantasy. Ooh. Only you. Loyalty. Pain. There it is. Boom, right there. There's some type of something. I feel like something happened here. Something caused, something was a conflict. Conflicted. Decisions, hot, cold, multiple choices. It was some type of conflict that took place, and then a return where somebody made amends, gave it a second chance, tried it again. But fantasy, a daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing. I feel like this is not a real reality. I don't feel like this is the truth. I feel like somebody wants one person and they're loyal to that one person even though it is hurting them. Person that they're dealing with is bluffing, but the person that they're committed to, the person is obsessed. This person is like obsessed, in love, committed, while the other person is bluffing. It's a second chance happening, but it's hopeless. Just like the foundation, somebody gonna be shocked here. As if maybe this chemistry is good, and maybe it's other stuff, passion, good. But I don't feel like there's, I feel like there's an open heart here, but I feel like somebody ain't else. So it says receptive, empathy, vulnerable, but somebody else is. I feel like somebody's about to leave, and I feel like maybe you've been knowing this person gonna leave. Maybe you chasing them a little bit, but some shit. Thank you, but some shit just gotta be over because it gotta be over. And I guarantee you, if you just read, you would much rather trust the Lord on this when He put little problems in a way that you can't make it past. That means we're not supposed to make it. But if you keep staying and keep holding, you're gonna force the Lord to show you something nasty that you're not gonna like. A lot of time it be for your own protection. Like this is like, really think about it. Like say if me and you in a relationship, right, and I'm cheating on you, but you don't know this and I'm not telling you. So instead of you finding out I'm cheating on you, then little shit happens where we disagree, we argue, and we just ain't working out. It's time for us to separate. That's the Lord trying to put you out the situation, pull you out. God bless you too. I mean, God, look, thank you. I know He does. Look, that's the Lord trying to pull you out the situation subtly. Like He's pulling you out. He know why you need to get out, but you don't, right? And you'll be like, in some cases, you'll be like, okay, I gotta be obedient. You know, it depends on how where you are in your journey. You ain't gonna like it. You ain't gonna want it because you love this person. You want to keep this person. You might even find yourself mad at the Lord for a second, but you're gonna do what you gotta do, and it might take you some time, or you don't. You be like, Lord, I know what you're saying, but this, you sure it can't be this person? We've been together for 4 years. We've this and that and everything else, and then you leaning on to your own understanding. You'll stay in a relationship. Later down the line, you find out I'm cheating. And you be like, I should have been a went. We had these, I mean, it was these one times where this happened and this happened. We should have been and broke up. Like, it'll be that type of shit. But that's why we're not supposed to lean on to our own understanding. But we just human, or having a human experience, however you want to call it. But, boy, being aware makes a big difference in most cases. Is you would just avoid the pain because you know how it hurts. And you love a person, but the last thing you're about to do is risk being in pain for somebody. I'm going to just take the pain I got this far, and I'm going to get the fuck up out of here, okay? Bye. But it ain't that easy, though. It sounds good, don't it? But it's not ever that easy, especially when your feelings are involved. But that's why you got to get good at detaching. Because you can't have attachments. You might have to let anything go at any time. You just never know. Emotional storm, and it's coming. Turmoil, unstable, affected. Influences, attachments, third parties, peers. Curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. Boundaries, no, draw the line, enough is enough. Beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. Fantasy. I don't know. Somebody could have a spell on their ass if they constantly keep going back to shit that they don't want to be to. But or you have this lack mentality that you don't see that you deserve better, I don't know, but anytime you settling in a situation or you know you're not getting treated right, you taking the short end of the stick, you're sacrificing your own self-love. So technically, something gotta happen. See how life practically forces you to choose yourself? It's either you choose yourself or you neglect yourself, and that's the bottom line. And the last thing you want to be doing is looking at somebody who ain't looking like somebody who don't got no self love, who don't respect themselves. So then you now people be putting you in a positions to stand on business. Now, okay, no. You thought I was taking the short end of the stick. Now I got to show you. No. Because you got me out here looking stupid. You got me out here looking dumb. People out here talk like, fuck that. Like, you guys, pain is a part of life, right? This is how I see it from the perspective of where I sit now. When you in the stove, when you're in the kitchen, you might touch the stove, but when you touch the stove and that motherfucker so hot it burn you, you'll never touch that stove again. So pain is a lesson teacher, is what I feel like. We learn through pain. We don't learn through shit feeling good, because you'll keep going, keep staying, keep dealing with it. When shit hurt, when shit's uncomfortable, that's when it forces a change. So tell me about emotional storm. It's unfortunate sometimes, but the Lord loves you, and He only wants the best for you. And sometimes you can't see the best for yourself because it's all clouded by emotions, or clouded by sympathy for motherfuckers, or clouded by, oh, but they've been through a lot. Like we be sympathizing, we be being human. You got to turn into, oh, well, I've been through shit too. Oh, well, that ain't no excuse for you to be treating people like that. Oh, well, you need to heal then. Oh, well, call me when you done healing. Because I'd rely on them. Nope. But you all over there a little bit broken. Not, you got some cracks and you maybe not broken, but then that shit is spilling onto me. Then I'm going to be cracked up and broken. I ain't got time for that shit, because guess who got to fix that? Me. And guess who much, that's too much time and energy. Too much, too much, too much. See, you've been through a lot too with the Nine of Wands energy. And so right now it's time for you to protect your energy. And there's the relationship and the connection that you protecting. But it's time to stop protecting that and protecting you. Because this relationship that you're protecting that maybe does bring happy emotions, and sometimes it's causing an emotional storm. You're becoming affected. It's emotionally, maybe, I don't want to say emotionally unstable, but I feel like the situation is becoming unstable because somebody's feeling like they're putting in way more than they're receiving. And maybe you got history, or you got your childhood friends with this person. And so that keeps you up in your thoughts. But the Queen of Wands says it's time to stand in your power. It's time to remember who the fuck you are. Something about the Nine of Wands. King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody dealing with an earth sign. But you know what I like? Well, I like these cards, period. But what I noticed in this tarot deck is he always got that dog sitting next to him. The dog represents loyalty. Oh, you the Taurus. So you're dealing with an Aries, maybe? And there's the Ace of Cups. And there's the Three of Pentacles. And the King of Cups. Down here, the Ace of Wands. The Two of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles. Putting somebody's decided to put their resources. It's like it's emotions there. The King of Cups don't really wear his emotions on his shoulders, though, on his sleeves. But that don't mean he might not be talking to you and expressing it to you, but you'll be able to feel it. And then you got the Ace of Wands here. Somebody's passionate, feeling a lot of passion, making choices, movements, and decisions about resources, or putting the work in, and that's the final judgment call. But then the Eight of Cups, the Sun, the Fool, the King of Wands. Why is there so many masculine energies? This is somebody having some type of wisdom and knowledge on their intuition, but they give it into an illusion anyway. It's an Aquarius down here. But they're bringing toxicness into their wish fulfillment. I mean, or into like a lover's connection. It's an Aries here. Aries masculine. Doing some type, something's getting exposed to somebody. I feel like it's an Aries masculine either getting exposed, causing the person he dealing with to walking away, or he's seeing something's getting exposed to him about somebody else. Somebody else could be choosing to expose their emotions, their true emotions, now that somebody's walking away. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Temperance. Healing. Five of Wands. The Knight of Swords. Now here's the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's the Ace of Swords. There's the hurt. The truth hurts is what this is for you. Taurus. This is the truth. And it's hurting. That you're better off on your own than this, dealing with this person. The truth hurts that it's time to choose you. Because it's like a constant battle. It's like a brick wall here. Somebody needs to heal because they got egotistical issues going on. And it's like this is somebody trying to get into alignment, or trying to like rush and do something. But it's like they're not correlating. If you're trying to get into alignment and this person's trying to stay in ego, it's not going to work. Because they need healing before they can ever see what alignment is or how important that is to them. And the influences with the next card could be a person's ego. Tell me about this influences for the Aries people. Ten of Wands. Burdened. There it is. There's the influence. Again, the ego. The ego is bringing in all these burdens. Somebody's got a lot of baggage here. So they hide behind the ego. And this is the other person they're dealing with, trying to get into an alignment of some sort. There's some truth that they know to be true. Judgment, Nine of Wands. There it is. Again, somebody making a choice to choose themselves because they better off by themselves than dealing with this. And the truth hurting again. And the Queen of Pentacles again. Like, what is it? Sam Smith. He done started singing. Like, when I hear the songs, I hear them in the way I hear them on my playlist. What he say? You must think that I'm stupid. You must think that I'm a fool. You must think that I'm new to this. But I have seen this all before. What's the name of that song? I'm never gonna let you close to me, even when you mean the most to me. 'Cause every time I open up, it hurts. And I'm never gonna get too close to you, even when I mean the most to you. In case you go and leave me in the dirt. And every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. And every time you leave me, the quicker these tears dry. It's getting old now. And every time you walk out, the less I love you. Baby, we don't stand a chance. It's sad, but it's true. I'm way too good at goodbyes. Somebody's too good at letting go. And you got to get that same amount of good. Because it's going to be your feelings that's hurting. Because people be needing. Hurt people just going to hurt people. And that's the point. Good at goodbyes is the name of the song. But the words, the lyrics is what they need to say. I remember being in the twin flame. And blocking somebody's good, baby. But I blocked and unblocked and blocked and unblocked and blocked and unblocked. It took me so long. It took me years to just finally walk away. And even now, and it's only been like a couple of months that I ain't been in communication. That shit is treacherous. Thank you for being here. Tell me about this curse energy. The Tower. I feel like it's a mindset. Yeah. The Seven of Swords. Causing somebody, it is. It's a toxic mindset causing somebody to be like deceptive or trickery. Like tricks, no treat. That's the name. Somebody's just like a manipulator, a liar. They're just toxic. And it's a mind frame. Somebody could be sabotaging the situation because they're afraid. It's a mind frame. The Tower is coming in to make changes. It's out of your control. You don't see it coming. It's somebody here who's afraid. Let's talk about that person for a minute. It's some afraid person here, but you got all the tools that you need to manifest. I feel like you're going to come out of this tower like a phoenix, a rising phoenix. You're going to propel. You're going to overcome. You're going to conquer something, some type of feelings, something that you need to do, but fear been keeping you back. Something of that nature. The Death card to the Empress is like some type of transformative energy when it comes to a brand new beginning. Somebody being victorious over their negative mind frame. Some healing then took place with this person. Now let's go talk about whoever this toxic Seven of Swords is. Six of Swords, Calmer Waters. They need it. They just... Yeah, this person needs to do some work. It's like they need some work on emotions. They need some work, period. With this Eight of Pentacles, they need to do some work that gets them in the calmer waters when it comes to their emotions, period, or expressing them. Somebody rough around the edges. Somebody rough all through the middle and the edges. It's like, damn. Six of Swords. This is, see, somebody needs to get in the calmer waters or be working on it as well. Outside of this person, they need to work on themselves. This is somebody finally, after a long time. After a while, you will choose yourself, but it might take a while. This is an Aries person, knowing something. You got some type of fact, some type of knowledge here, something. There's your intuition telling you something. It's a lot. The messages are coming in quick, but it's like for a lot of, it's more than one person that the messages are for. What's the intuition telling this person? Somebody selfish here. Somebody only care about themselves. Somebody, they lack confidence. They could be a little bit promiscuous. Two of Pentacles. This could be somebody. This could be somebody that you're maybe giving a second chance to, or somebody that you're maybe wanting to work out something with, balance it out. But I feel like you want to see growth with this person. Second chance. I don't know. I just feel like you should be careful with this person. You should be careful, or they should be careful with you. Something's happening there. What's the King of Swords? The Five of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Now I'm catching up to speed. Look, okay, get up. Let me know, because I was like thinking. That's what I was thinking, Spirit. That's what I was thinking. So this is what a person, how this King of Wands, he looked at a woman, or this is how he looking at her. I don't feel like he is now, but I feel like he did. I feel like he made actions or took actions based upon his knowledge, his own understanding. It was a situation here that was a seed should be planted, some type of growth, some type of expansion should happen, but I don't feel like it did, because I feel like this person looked at this woman like she's selfish. She gonna think about herself. She not worth the investment. She frisky. She not faithful. Whatever, da. So, but now something has shifted here. Something has changed with the Wheel of Fortune, and somebody's looking to try to balance that same situation out. That same situation that they left out in the cold because they treated it or looked at it like it wasn't worth their valuable time, until only receiving some type of messages from the Lord that let them know that that was a dumbass, badass decision. That's why you don't lean onto your own understanding. Damn. This is what you thought. You thought you was dealing with somebody flighty. You thought somebody was a player. You thought somebody was a whore. Let's just say it out like it is. That's what you was thinking about a person. And that's why you didn't give them the time of day. That's why you didn't give them a chance. That's why you didn't give them an option. But the whole time, you must think that I'm stupid. This how you was treating that person. Like, no, you are stupid, because this is not even who they are. Fuck. Talking about boundaries. Yeah, if somebody's going to be drawing boundaries, their boundaries will be drawn. Okay. There's an emperor here. Or there's a boss. So, yeah. Aries energy. No, there's definitely an emperor here. He's got plans. What he said? I got a thing for you, baby, you know. Don't want to play no games. I want to get to know you. So he got plans for him and somebody, I guess. Some plans he been keeping secret. Some plans to do the right thing, because it's the right thing to do when it comes to his union. He's trying to reconcile it. He's trying to look at him. He's trying to express his love. Oh my God. What's this? He's like, there's the Empress. He feel like she got options. And he want to like shoot a shot or something. I feel like the Empress done drew her boundaries, drew her line in the sand with this Emperor. Now he trying to fix it. Now he trying to be on his best behavior, but I don't feel like he just up and doing it. I feel like this has been he's been through some things. It's been a process of elimination, of toxicity. Shit, that card. Yep, process. Speaking of that process, look, judgment. This person that went under a whole judgment. That's karma coming to get you. Karma coming to straighten your ass out like you to earn. You the day to earn and you the shirt. They flatten you right on now, straighten you out. Now it's like starting fresh. Taking a new lease on life after the fact. After you got this beginner's mindset, you done had your karma. You see things differently. You learn some lessons. Now you ready to get out there and explore the world, man. You're risky. You want to take it with this Empress here on your path. See, there it is. It's like new energy, beginner energy, fresh. There it is with the beginnings card. Like, tell me about somebody that made some changes here. It changes from if first you want to sympathize with people that you care about, and you've been because you know they've been through this or they've been through that, but then you realize one day, no, this is hurting me more than it is helping you at all. So then you'll get yourself up, you move. My point that I'm making is you don't always go for the best stuff for yourself, right? Because things start to alter that, like love or being sympathizing. But at one day you start standing up for yourself and choosing yourself over everybody else. Yep, you've been through stuff, but so have I. So you're not gonna any longer sympathize with people just because they've been through shit. Because so have you. Just because you've been through shit don't mean you about to be treating me anyway. Like we just not about to do that. So that's what happens. You at some point you go from choosing things for yourself. You want good, yeah, but you're willing to sympathize and you're willing to do this and you're willing to do that. And then after that hurts you. That shows you you're no longer willing to do that. Yeah, but you gotta. That's where your standards come in. Now you thinking, yep, I date people, but they can't be hurt. They can't be hooked up on their ex, cause I'm nobody's rebound. Like it's all the things that you've been through that mold your mind and mold your actions on how to move and how to choose your people, right? Cause this is what it teaches you. This is how you get out your broken cycle, the healing journey. Because the cycle you might look and say, well, my mama forgave my daddy for everything. She never left him. Well, your mama's teaching you broken shit, unfortunately, but that's what it is. She was taught somewhere down the line that you're supposed to just make it work, make it work, make it work. Even if her husband's cheating, if her husband's beating her, if her husband's mentally abusing her, no matter what your husband's doing, just stay, right? This is what some people were raised to believe. And if you were raised to believe that, then naturally you're going to raise up and teach that to your children, which would have been your grandmother teaching that to your mother now teaching it to you, maybe not intentionally, but children learn by watching. And when they watch, they do what they see. That's how cycles get made. And sometimes those cycles ain't right. They broken. So then here comes the Lord putting you on a spiritual journey, teaching you how to be discerning, teaching you how to rid those old ways that don't serve you, teaching you how to heal yourself up so you can be better than. That's why you a lot of parents, I don't know if y'all parents used to say this, my mom used to say, don't be like me, be better than me. Now that was a good speech to give people. She probably just got that from her parents, passed it on down, but that's some true shit to tell your children so that they can see that you're doing the best you can. And if they know something better, then figure it out, baby, because the cycles be broken. Either the parents didn't have the knowledge, the access to the knowledge, or they just didn't fucking try. But something got to change, period. Beginnings is clarified by the 9 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. I feel like somebody's either going in a new direction or they're trying something again, starting over. This is something that's somebody who had to go through some type of phase of healing up some hurt. But I feel like through all of that, they never let go of what they felt like wish fulfillment was. So no, maybe they couldn't show up as the emperor, but they still held on to something and some type of perspective that they seen for the future when it came to their wish fulfillment. Somebody's dealing with a water sign woman. Somebody was like, still, today might be not the right day, but maybe in the future, like type of shit. 3 of Swords. See, look at it. 4 of Swords. Somebody been healing that pain. And they've been keeping that wish fulfillment in the back of their mind. And this is that Emperor right here now trying to step up for the Empress. This person is healing and looking towards the future. That's a good step. That's the first thing you got to stop doing is focusing on the past that hurt you. That's good. Good for you. And somebody standing in the truth, being victorious, a triumph in new beginning, 7 of Wands. Standing their ground, protections with them. This is the transformation. This is what the transformation looks like. And now somebody's trying to get that reconciliation back to their path that's over with. Trying to do the right thing. 8 of Wands, that's why they moving towards somebody after they lesson. Being strong, being courageous, trying to go in for the reconciliation. Fantasy. In some cases, maybe a reconciliation did happen, but situations is not fixed. They're not clear. They still taking place, meaning problems are still there. They need to either be resolved or they won't be, because the situation just needs to close out. In most cases, it's healing that needs to take place. Some water sign here is doing a lot of, I don't want to say fantasizing, but they daydreaming a lot. And that's water signs do that. They like, at least Pisces do. They be liking you, and the next thing you know, they done planned out a whole life in their head. But they just be needing to slow down a little bit. Just because they deep and emotional, that's all. But somebody sees it like wish fulfillment, or they're having some type of hope here. It's a lesson that was here, and now somebody's heart chakra is open, and they're wanting to be victorious in emotions, but they're keeping this close to their chest. Pisces energy. They're keeping it close to their chest. They're just fantasizing and imagining it right now. And there's the Queen of Cups. I got a thing for you, baby, you know. Somebody planning something. They trying to do something. What's on your mind? Cause you've been acting different lately, girl. Somebody, they about to do something. Look at them. I'm telling you, somebody's about to do the right thing, because it's the right thing to do when it comes to this twin flame, when it comes to this relationship, when it comes to this stability with this water sign woman. They're going to heal it. And I do feel like some endings take place. And look at that. There's a cycle ending, a hurtful, broken cycle coming to a close. Somebody did it. Somebody still needs to do it, but somebody did it. Somebody actually put that work in. Regardless of how hard it was, how difficult it was, how much pain they decided to sweep under the rug in their lifetime, they went in there and they dealt with it. And I'm going to tell you, that ain't no easy shit to do. Dealing with the pain, dealing with the trauma, that's the most nasty, hurtful, strenuous shit, okay? Because you don't realize, like, it'd be like ripping the Band-Aid off and opening up the wound after it already healed, so to speak. It wasn't healed at all. It was just covered up with a Band-Aid. Which is why when the Band-Aid get ripped off and a little bit of air or breeze touch it, it's hurting again. You triggered, aka, is what I'm speaking of. And when shit trigger you, it ain't people getting mad. Oh, you trigger me. But people trigger you for a reason. If they triggering you, it's something in there that bothers you. And you can blame the triggerer, but the problem ain't the triggerer. The problem is there's something in there. The problem is that the Lord sent somebody in your life to trigger you, to let you know, hey, that still hurts. We need to go look at it, right? But people be like, you motherfucker, you triggered me, fuck you. Like, but why did you get triggered? No, people shouldn't have the power to trigger you unless you got pain, unresolved trauma. That's the only way they're going to trigger you. When you healing up, just you will see. Because people will say shit to you, throw shit in your face that you shared with them, right? And it'll hurt. And then later on when you heal yourself and people try to say shit, that shit don't bother you. That's how you know. Because it ain't no trigger, bitch. Trigger these nuts because I healed that. They can't fuck with you. You can't tell me shit, bitch. You can't tell me no. You can't make me feel no type of way about some shit that I told you. Weird ass bitch. That's how people be. And they'll try to trigger you. And the only way you're going to be triggered if you still need to heal that part or that some area of that. And some things take a while. Some people got to go to therapy. Some, it's like different walks of life, right? It's just, you know, you got to do what you got to do to be a healed person. You got to do what you got to do for your own mental health. I'm just saying. But that's what I got for y'all, Aries people. Thank y'all for watching. Please hit the like button. Drop a comment if you're feeling guided to. Subscribe to the channel because you will love it here. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Please, 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 please keep your energy protected. Okay? I can't stress that enough out here in this spiritual warfare. Thank you.